Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you my recipe for bake and saltfish. You won't believe how simple and easy it is to throw this dish together. So stay tuned and I'll show you exactly how easy it is to get it done. The first step is to make the dough for the bake. We're going to do this by placing flour, baking powder, sugar, a pinch of salt, and butter in a bowl. The next thing we're going to do is to mix the flour and the butter together. Now you can do this either using your hands or a fork. This is what we want it to look like. Next we're going to make a well in the middle and pour enough water to form a soft dough. You can also do this entire process in your food processor, but I find that using my hands have given the best results. Now we're going to cover it and let it rest for half an hour before proceeding to the next step. Now that the dough has rested on a floured surface, we're going to roll it out to about ½ inch in thickness. Once I have rolled the dough out to the desired thickness, I will then use a biscuit cutter or a bowl or even a glass and cut it into individual circles. Next, we're going to fry the dough. Now, we need the oil to be really hot. So once the dough hits the oil, it's going to puff up and that's going to create that pocket in the middle. Fry the bake until it's golden brown on both sides. This should take just about a minute or two. Once the bake is done, we're going to remove it from the hot oil and place it on a plate lined with paper towel and allow it to cool. Next, we're going to get started on our saltfish. We're going to need a variety of herbs like cilantro, thyme. We're going to need garlic, some kind of a hot pepper, tomatoes, onions, and of course the salt cod that's been soaked overnight to remove the excess salt. I'm going to use my hands to break the fish into smaller pieces and to remove any bone that may remain in the fish. The first thing we're going to do is add oil to a pan. Now we need quite a bit of oil because saltfish tends to soak up oil. Once the oil is hot, we're going to add sliced onions and cook it just until it's softened a bit. Next, we're going to add crushed garlic, thyme, and a hot pepper. I removed the seeds from the pepper because I like to control the heat. Give it a good stir, and once the garlic is fragrant, we're going to add chopped tomatoes. We're going to saute the tomatoes, and once they begin to break down, then we're going to add the flaked codfish. Now we're going to stir this together just to make sure everything is nicely incorporated. Then we're going to add a splash of lime juice for some acidity and chopped fresh scallion. Now I like to sprinkle just a little bit of black pepper. Let it cook a little bit more. Once the liquid has evaporated, we're going to remove it from the heat, add a little bit of fresh chopped cilantro, and serve. And that's how easy it is to make bake and saltfish. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel by clicking on the button below. The link to both recipes will be in the description box below. Until next time.